Hello everyone, this is Coach Michele coming to you live from Atlanta. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things to know before you start a home care agency. So the very first thing that you need to know, guys, before you start your home care business is there is going to be a lot of turnover. Turnover, aka call outs. You're going to be in a position, and I'm not speaking this is the truth. You're going to be in a position where you assign a caregiver, one of your employees, to work with a client in his or her home, and that person is not going to show up. And guess what? He or she may call you, or he or she may not call you. So you got to be aware of that upfront so you can build the right type of system and have the right people in place so when that happens, you're able to send someone else out. The second thing is hands-on. A lot of people start their business and they fail. And the reason why they fail is because they don't want to be hands-on, meaning they believe they can start the business and then everything is just going to magically happen and they do not have to participate in the business. Guys, that is far, far from the truth. When I started my agency in 2013, I was significantly hands-on. And guess what? When those call-outs happened, when the turnover happened, and if I did not have a caregiver, guess what? I was hands-on, meaning I went out to service that client. So you have to understand hands-on 24/7. If you get a phone call in the middle of the night because a client has a question or concern, whatever the situation may be, you need to answer that phone in the beginning until you grow your business where you're able to hire someone to assist you. So again, hands-on 24/7 because you're offering services 24/7. The third thing is lots of paperwork. This is not a business where you can just sign someone up and then you send your invoices every week and you get paid. Most states are regulated, so you have to adhere to the rules and regulations of the governing body, right, for your state. Even if you're in a state, guys, that is non-regulated, meaning you do not have to apply for a home care license and follow specific rules and regulations, you are still going to have a lot of paperwork because you're working with multiple clients. You have different things, meaning your agreements. Some of you may call it a contract, your emergency contact form, your supervisory visits, nurse assessments. You have your employees, evaluation, onboarding. So there's a lot of paperwork. You must make sure that you are keeping organized, right? In addition to the paperwork, you have to keep your office organized. You have to make sure your folders are in place. You have to make sure you're ready for when they come in unannounced or announced to do inspections if you're in a regulated state. And I'm not even going to mention if you start accepting Medicaid clients. That's a whole nother subject for another video, right? And then the fourth thing is life happens. I'm here to tell you that life happens. When I think about some of the people that have not been successful, some of the people that have stopped, some of the people that just gave up, and many times it could simply be because life happens. So we have to be in a position where we're understanding that no matter what we do in life, you could be in school, you could have a job, you could be a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home dad. It doesn't matter. Life is going to happen. There will be some adversity, guys. You have to be in a position where you can withstand that. So if you prepare yourself mentally, because owning a business in particular, but specifically with the home care industry, you have to have a mindset of this is really what I want to do. I'm going to prepare myself mentally for all of these things that I'm mentioning to you. So when you start your agency, and for those of you that are watching this and you've already started your agency and you're feeling a little, I'm not really sure, I'm not really feeling it, it could simply be because you were not prepared. So many times we hear the good. Everybody wants to say about how much money they're making, how they're doing this and how they're doing this, and you see these success stories. But guys, there are some stories that are not as successful as I would like and as the individuals that have started their business may like. So I'm giving you guys these tips because I want each and every one of you to be successful. And the fifth thing I want to share with you is instant gratification. So many people want instant gratification. For my moms out there, my dads out there, I don't know about you, but it took 9 months for me to have my baby. So instant gratification does not happen in this business. So some of you may be nurses. Some of you may have a huge circle of influence. Some of you may already have referral sources lined up. It's still not instant gratification, guys. There's always going to be a learning curve. And that's one of the things that I help so many people with, is overcoming and even shortening that learning curve, because we're able to walk you through that process. So it's not going to be instant gratification. And when that doesn't happen, so many times people give up. You have to give your business an opportunity to grow. You have to give yourself an opportunity to learn, and also an opportunity to make some mistakes, right? You go out there and you learn, but guys, there are going to be some mistakes, right? But I'm here to tell you there is a brighter side. So for all of those people, including myself, that I know that have successful businesses, there's a few things that they've done. One is making sure they follow their policies and procedures. When you have your policies and procedures, that's going to tell you every single thing you need to know as far as operating your business on a day-to-day basis. And is this business lucrative? Absolutely, because I know a lot of you are thinking that it is a very, very, very lucrative business, but it's equally gratifying. So you're going to get some gratification, especially if you're a passionate person and you're doing this because you really believe that this is your calling and this is what you were birthed to do. And when I say birthed to do, meaning that you love providing services for others, you love helping others, you love stimulating your economy by providing jobs for those individuals within your community. And the other thing that most people do when we're talking about success, so we know that there's going to be some gratification. We know that the business is very lucrative, but also as far as reinvesting, you have to reinvest in your business. A lot of people find, oh, this is lucrative. I'm getting a lot of money coming in. I'm able to change where I live. I'm able to, send my kids to better schools. And they're still in a situation of burnout. Right? So that's one of the things that I did not mention, but it goes hand in hand with that 24/7 hands-on, is that there is some burnout in this. So when you are growing your business, and the successful people, they reinvest in their business. So they take some of that money that's coming in, and the very first thing they do is hire someone. And you can hire someone as a PRN, you can hire someone part-time, full-time, but at least get some help to take some of those responsibilities off you, and you can start disseminating. Guess what, guys? You can start disseminating some of the things that you don't like and give that to someone else. And when you give that to someone else, hire someone that enjoys doing those things. And then the other thing is streams of income. Multiple people that I know and that I've helped, and I've helped people all across the country, actually internationally as well. And the other thing that I teach them is streams of income. Once you start your business, you want to have multiple streams of income. And I'm not talking about starting this business, starting that business, starting this business, different industry, which is something that I do promote. However, that's once you're established. When you're starting your home care agency, and as you start to grow and you've identified the gratification in it, you've identified that it's lucrative, you've started to reinvest in your business, you've started to diversify your services, then you start to diversify your streams of income inside of the industry, right? So you may not really understand, and I'm keeping my videos really short because I want to give you guys some meat. For those of you that say, you know what, Coach, this is great information, but I need more. Great news. I'm here to help you. Like I mentioned, I've helped people all across the country grow and start their businesses and reached a level of success that they had no idea they can do. And most importantly, we've shortened that learning curve. I literally tell you guys exactly what you need to do, how you need to do it, what to say, when to say it, how to market your business, online, offline, all these things that you don't even know you need to do to have a successful business. So if you want to learn more about what we can do and how we can help you, of course, you can visit my website at follow me on social media at I am Coach Michele. So I want to wish each and every one of you a successful launch. I want you to understand that there are some adversities that you're going to come across. There's a whole lot, guys. There's so much more on the pro side than the con side, but you got to know what you're doing. So take care. God bless. And I wish you much success.